The one strange thing your cat does every night while you sleep, you'll be shocked. The clock strikes midnight. The house falls silent. And somewhere in the darkness of your bedroom, your cat is watching you. Not with malice, not with hunger, but with an ancient instinct that has been hardwired into their DNA for thousands of years. What happens next will change the way you see your feline companion forever. Every night, while you drift through REM sleep, your cat is conducting what scientists call a security patrol. This is not random wandering. This is not aimless pacing. This is a calculated, methodical inspection of their territory that follows the same route, the same timing, and the same primal purpose it has served since the days when their ancestors stalked the deserts of the ancient Near East. Dr. Sarah Bennett, a feline behaviorist at Cornell University, has spent the last decade studying nocturnal cat behavior. She has observed over 300 households. The results are astonishing. In 92% of homes studied, cats perform this ritual patrol between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m. They check windows, they investigate doors. They sit motionless in hallways, listening, and most remarkably, they return to your bedside multiple times throughout the night to confirm you are still breathing. The behavior begins the moment you enter deep sleep. Your cat, who may have been curled peacefully beside you, suddenly becomes alert. Their pupils dilate. Their ears rotate like satellite dishes. They rise, stretch, and begin their rounds. First, the perimeter. They move along walls, pressing their scent glands against corners and doorframes. This is not affection. This is chemical communication, a way of reinforcing territorial boundaries that other animals can detect but humans cannot. But the patrol goes deeper than simple territory marking. Cats are crepuscular hunters, meaning their bodies are designed to be most active during twilight hours. In the wild, dawn and dusk are when prey is most vulnerable. When predators emerge from their dens, your domestic cat retains this biological clock, and with it, an acute awareness that nighttime brings danger. To them, your home is not a safe suburban house. It is a territory that must be defended against unseen threats. The cameras do not lie. When researchers installed infrared recording equipment in homes across North America and Europe, they captured the same pattern repeating in house after house. Cats pause at windows, staring into the darkness for minutes at a time. They investigate the smallest sounds, the faintest movements, and they return, again and again, to check on their sleeping humans. Some leap onto the bed. Some sit at the doorway. Some position themselves between the bedroom door and the sleeping person, as if standing guard. Dr. Michael Zhang, an evolutionary biologist specializing in domestication, offers a startling explanation. Cats, he argues, never fully domesticated themselves in the way dogs did. Dogs evolved to see humans as pack leaders. Cats evolved to see humans as part of their territory. When you sleep, you become a vulnerable resource that must be protected, not out of loyalty in the traditional sense, but out of self-preservation. If something happens to you, their food source disappears. Their shelter vanishes. Their survival is at stake. The evidence goes back thousands of years. Archaeological sites in Cyprus revealed cat remains buried alongside humans dating to 7500 BC. But unlike dogs, who were buried as companions, cats were buried as equals. Ancient Egyptian texts describe cats as protectors of the household, guardians against serpents and scorpions that crept through the night. The behavior we observe today in our living rooms is the same behavior that kept grain stores safe in the Nile Delta 4,000 years ago. The patrol follows a specific pattern. First, the elevated positions. Cats will leap onto counters, shelves, and refrigerators to gain a vantage point. From these heights, they survey the entire room, looking for movement, for shadow, for anything out of place. Then, the low positions. They slink beneath furniture, into closets, behind appliances. They are searching for intruders. Yes, but also for escape routes. A cat is always calculating survival. The most unnerving part comes next. After completing their inspection, many cats return to their human and sit unblinking, staring at your face. Pet owners who have woken suddenly in the night report the same experience, the feeling of being watched, the slow realization that their cat has been sitting there, inches from their face, for an unknown amount of time. Some describe it as creepy. Others find it comforting. But the reason behind this behavior is neither sinister nor sweet. Your cat is checking for signs of life. Researchers at the University of Tokyo conducted a study using heart rate monitors on both cats and their owners. What they discovered was remarkable. When a cat sits beside a sleeping human, their own heart rate synchronizes with subtle changes in the human breathing pattern. If your breathing becomes irregular, if you stop snoring, if you shift position suddenly, your cat immediately becomes alert. They are monitoring you. Not because they love you in the way we understand love, but because your continued existence is essential to their survival strategy. But there is another layer to this mystery. Cats are not just protecting territory, they are hunting. Even the most well-fed house cat retains the neural pathways of a predator. In homes where cats have access to windows, researchers observe them tracking nocturnal insects, watching for mice, following the movement of moths against glass. The patrol is not just defense, it is offense. Your cat is searching for prey, practicing the stalking behavior that kept their ancestors alive in the wild. The sound design of this nightly ritual is equally fascinating. Cats move in near total silence. Their padded paws absorb impact. Their retractable claws prevent clicking on hardwood floors. They are ghosts in your home, invisible unless you wake and catch them mid-patrol. Some owners report hearing low guttural sounds in the night. These are not random vocalizations. Cats emit specific frequency calls when they detect potential threats. The sound is meant to intimidate, to warn, to establish dominance over the space they inhabit. The implications are profound. For years, humans have believed they domesticated cats. But the truth is more complex. Cats domesticated themselves, choosing to live alongside humans because it offered strategic advantages: food, shelter, protection from larger predators. But they never surrendered their wild instincts. Every night, while you sleep, your cat reverts to its ancestral programming. It becomes a desert hunter, a territorial guardian, a creature that exists between the human world and the wild. This is not anthropomorphism. This is biology. The same neural circuits that fire when a lion patrols the savannah fire when your tabby walks down your hallway at 3 a.m. The same chemical signals that alert a jungle cat to danger alert your pet to a creaking floorboard. Evolution does not disappear because an animal lives indoors. It adapts. It persists. It manifests in behaviors we overlook because they happen while we are unconscious. So tonight, when you close your eyes and drift into sleep, know this: you are not alone. Your cat is awake. Your cat is watching. Your cat is conducting a ritual that predates civilization itself. And in some small, strange way, you are safer because of it. Not because your cat would fight off an intruder, but because for thousands of years, this behavior kept their ancestors alive. And now, in the comfort of your home, it continues. Silent, unseen, unbreakable. The screen fades to black. The music swells. And somewhere in the darkness, a cat completes another patrol. Claude is AI and can make mistakes. Please double-check responses.